Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making delicious spaghetti and meatballs. It's super easy and simple and have a unique way of making mine. So stay tuned to the end and see it. So let's get started. In a bowl you add your ground meat. This is my ground meat. You add half cup of breadcrumbs. And you add 1 teaspoon of salt. Now I'm adding my 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, my finely chopped onions, and my 1 egg. Now I'm going to mix everything well to combine. It's better to use your hands instead of using a spatula or a fork. So in case you want to know how I made my ground meat and my breadcrumbs, check the link in the description box below. Now that we're finished mixing our meatballs, we're going to shape them with our hands. Shape them into a ball shape, just like this. Now that we have shaped our meatballs, we are going to dip them in flour and tap out the excess. Get some flour. Dip them in flour. We tap out the excess. Now that we've dipped our meatballs in the flour and tapped out the excess, it's time to fry. In a pan, add 3 tablespoons of oil. And fry the meatballs until they become golden. Now we're going to fry our meatballs. Since our meatballs is not much, you can fry them all at once. We'll let that be until they become golden. That's 2 minutes per side. As you can see, the first side of our meatball has been browned. Now we are going to wait for the second side, another 2 minutes like I said. Now that our meatball has been fully browned and has turned golden, we are going to bring them down. Now in the same pan, we're going to add our tomato sauce, our homemade tomato sauce. And I'll leave the link for my homemade tomato sauce in the description box. So check it out. This is our homemade sauce. We're adding it. You can add some garlic cloves if you like, but I'm not going to add it. Now we're going to add 70 grams of tomato paste. Now we're going to mix our tomato paste and our tomato sauce. Mix well. Now we're going to add a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of salt to taste. Mix well. Now I'm going to add my beef seasoning. It's optional. If you like, you don't put it, but I like it, that's why I'm putting it. You mix well. Now I'm going to add 1 cup of water. That's 140 ml of water. Let it boil for about 5 to 10 minutes before I add my meatballs. My water, I've let it boil for 5 to 10 minutes. Now I'm going to add my pasta. You can add it or you can add it full or break it. Before I add my meatballs. I know you all must be surprised that I added my pasta to my meatballs and my sauce instead of cooking my pasta in salted water alone before adding to my meatball. I told you at the beginning of this recipe that I'm making a unique spaghetti and meatballs. So this is how I make my unique spaghetti and meatballs. Now I've added my pasta. That is 1 pack of pasta. I'm going to let that boil for 20 minutes before I add my meatballs. It's been 20 minutes and my pasta is almost ready. Now I'm going to add my meatballs and leave for another 10 minutes. I'll cover it and leave it for another 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes. Now our spaghetti and meatballs is ready. So easy, so simple, and super tasty. Now I'd like to add that spaghetti and meatballs is my favorite food. I love eating it. So if you love this video, please like and subscribe and leave a comment for the next video you would like me to make. So bye for now.